cosmic secrets revealed. Beyond time, beyond space, beyond imagination.
The universe began with a bang. But what if it also ends with a crunch? This isn't just a science fiction story. It's a real scientific theory about a potential cosmic collapse that could bring everything back to where it all began. Picture this. The vast, expanding universe we know suddenly hits the brakes and starts to reverse course. This idea is known as the Big Crunch. It's one of the most dramatic and awe-inspiring theories about the ultimate fate of our cosmos. While the Big Bang describes the explosive birth of our universe from a single, infinitely dense point, the Big Crunch proposes its mirror image, a cosmic implosion. Instead of galaxies flying farther and farther apart, gravity would begin to win the cosmic tug-of-war, pulling everything back together. Imagine galaxies, stars, planets, and even the very fabric of space and time, all hurtling towards a final, cataclysmic reunion. Everything would be drawn back into a single, infinitesimal point, just like the one that existed moments before the Big Bang. It's a mind-bending concept, suggesting that the grand story of our universe might not be a one-way street, but a cyclical journey. So, how could this possibly happen? Right now, we observe that the universe is not only expanding, but accelerating in its expansion. The culprit behind this acceleration is a mysterious force we call dark energy. It acts like a cosmic anti-gravity, pushing everything apart. As long as dark energy remains the dominant force, the universe will continue to expand, likely forever, leading to a cold, dark, and empty end known as the Big Freeze. But what if dark energy isn't constant? What if, over billions or even trillions of years, its strength begins to weaken? Or what if it flips its properties and becomes attractive instead of repulsive? If that were to happen, the cosmic balance would tip. Gravity, the force that pulls matter together, would finally regain control. The expansion would slow down, grind to a halt, and then reverse. The universe would start to shrink. This shift would mark the beginning of the end, or perhaps the end of the beginning. It wouldn't be a sudden event, but a gradual, relentless process spanning eons. But once it starts, there would be no turning back. The cosmos would be on a collision course with itself. At first, the changes would be subtle. From our perspective on a future Earth, astronomers would notice that distant galaxies are no longer red-shifted, meaning they're moving away, but blue-shifted, indicating they're moving towards us. As the eons pass, the contraction would accelerate. Galaxies that were once islands of light separated by unimaginable voids would start their journey back home. The night sky, which has been growing darker as galaxies recede, would slowly begin to brighten, not just with a few new stars, but with the light of entire galaxies drawing nearer. Collisions between galaxies, which are rare today, would become commonplace. Our own Milky Way would merge with Andromeda, and that new supergalaxy would then collide with others in our local group, creating a chaotic dance of cosmic destruction and creation. But this is just the prelude. As the universe continues to shrink, space itself would be compressed. This compression would cause the overall temperature of the cosmos to rise. The cosmic microwave background radiation, the faint afterglow of the Big Bang, would heat up from just a few degrees above absolute zero to scorching temperatures. The universe would no longer be cold and dark, but a hot, dense, and increasingly hostile environment. The era of stars and galaxies as we know them would come to a fiery end. As galaxies merge into a single, gargantuan cosmic structure, the stars within them would be packed closer and closer together. The increasing background temperature would eventually become hotter than the surfaces of the stars themselves. Stars wouldn't be able to cool down. Instead, they would absorb energy from the surrounding space, causing them to heat up and explode in a universe-wide firestorm. Black holes, the gravitational monsters of the cosmos, would find themselves in a feeding frenzy, devouring stars, gas, and each other. As they merge, they would release immense waves of gravitational energy, shaking the very fabric of a rapidly collapsing space-time. The universe would transform into a blazing inferno of plasma and radiation, a chaotic storm where the laws of physics are pushed to their absolute limits. The temperature would soar to billions, then trillions of degrees, tearing atoms apart into their fundamental particles. In the final moments of the Big Crunch, all matter and energy would be crushed into an infinitesimally small, infinitely dense, and infinitely hot point known as a singularity. This is the same state that scientists believe existed right before the Big Bang. At this point, our understanding of physics breaks down completely. Space and time as we conceive them would cease to exist. Everything that ever was, every star, every planet, every life form, every thought, would be unified in a single timeless point. This is the ultimate end, a complete and total cosmic reset. But is it truly the end? Or could it be something more? Some physicists and cosmologists have proposed a fascinating and poetic idea. The Big Crunch might not be a final death, but a cosmic rebirth. According to a theory known as the Big Bounce, the collapse into a singularity could trigger another Big Bang. The incredible energy and pressure at that final moment could cause the universe to bounce back, exploding outward to create a new cosmos from the ashes of the old one. In this scenario, our universe might be just one in an eternal series of universes, each born from the death of its predecessor. A cosmic cycle of expansion and contraction, of birth, death, and rebirth, stretching across an infinite timeline. Each Big Bang would create a new universe with its own set of physical laws, perhaps, or maybe a near-identical copy of the one before. It's a breathtaking vision, a universe that perpetually renews itself. The Big Crunch, therefore, might not just be an ending. It could be a crucial part of a cosmic rhythm that operates on a scale far beyond our human comprehension. Our universe might not be destined to fade away quietly into the cold darkness of a big freeze. Instead, it could end in a spectacular blaze of glory, a purifying fire from which a new phoenix, a new universe, could rise again. What a truly epic thought. Thank you so much for joining me on this cosmic journey. If you found this as fascinating as I do, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more adventures into the unknown, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think is the ultimate fate of our universe? Until next time, keep looking up.